want to solve Africa's problems. But I have bad news for you. Many others have attempted this, and it has ended nowhere. So what makes you think you are going to make a difference? For the next 10 days, you'll be raising some questions on leadership. There are many organizations, many institutions, many groups on the continent, even in this country, that are giving seminars on leadership. What makes you think yours is going to be different? There are many institutions offering entrepreneurship, innovation, creativity lectures, and training. In fact, I just came from one yesterday, the Youth Entrepreneurship Forum, Labadi Beach Hotel. They brought some of the toughest people. My question is, what makes you think that you are going to offer something different? You'll be talking about health and healing. It's another show on the continent. Literally, every part of Africa has a health or healing show. I can't even sleep in my room because there's someone upstairs somewhere who is offering healing. Pharmacists dot every corner of our country, offering healing. Churches are offering healing. We are into healing business. You can't sit in a trotro or bus without somebody standing up selling one form of bitters or the other. Healing. So my question is, the next 10 days, you'll be addressing issues of health and healing. What makes you think yours will be different? I have bad news for you, and I can go on. Relationships, you'll be addressing this. When I was invited to be participant in this, I was quite skeptical because we've seen enough of this show and nothing comes out of it. And it reminded me of an event that took place 7 years ago. I was invited to a function like this in Kumasi, Golden Tulip Hotel. Africa Must Think Conference. Another group of young professionals gathered. They want to solve Ghana's problems, Africa's problem. And because I was the keynote speaker, I was preceded by the eminent Archbishop, the retired Archbishop of the Catholic Church, Right Reverend Dr. Kwasi Sapon. He was to give a 10-minute speech before I gave my presentation, similar to what I'm about to do. And that fatherly figure stood before us, and he commended us for attempting to solve problems. And he says, but my advice for you is couched in a story. And what was the story? He said, one day, a group of monkeys saw that flood has invaded their homes. And as the raging flood was about to sweep them away, they quickly climbed up a tree. And while they sat on the branches of the tree, they looked down and they saw the turmoil, the waves, the sea, the waters rolling, and then some fishes were struggling for their life. Baby monkey went to Mama Monkey and said, Mama, look at the fishes, they are dancing in the water. And Mama Monkey said, no, they are not dancing. They are about to drown, and they are trying to save themselves. And Baby Monkey said, Mommy, then let the fishes climb the trees like us and save themselves. And Mama said, no, they cannot climb because they don't have legs like we do. Then we are Christian monkeys. Let's go and help them. I've paraphrased the story to make it sound interesting. And so the monkeys waded down, they climbed down the tree and started wading through the waters. And you know how monkeys do? They waded slowly, caught some fish, and you know when a fish is about to die, very desperate, literally struggling, they used their fins, they stung but the monkeys were desperate, they were Christians, they wanted to help the fishes. So they catch one fish, and then slowly they dropped the fish at the shore. Then they went back again, caught another fish at the shore. After a while, there were a pile of fishes on the shore. And then the monkeys turned to each other. See? The fishes are sleeping. When they wake up, they will thank we, the monkeys, for saving their lives. Question. Did the monkeys bring salvation to the fishes? No. What did they bring? Death. And here's the punchline. Zeal without knowledge is dangerous. In the face of danger, attempting monkey solutions can destroy. Why am I saying this? CAM is assembling in the next couple of days a group of professionals to come together to solve Africa's problems. In our zeal to provide solutions, let us be careful not to offer monkey solutions. That's what I want to leave with you. In the next couple of days, student groups will be coming here. Graduate students will be coming here. They would all be engaged in this national conversation and continental conversation. Africa has problems. We cannot feed ourselves. We cannot educate ourselves. We cannot heal ourselves. Problems. But the solution to Africa's problem lies in its people, as I was telling one group a couple of days ago. The greatest resources in Africa are not in the ground, but rather on the ground. Another way of saying it is, our greatest resources are not in the land, our gold, diamond, oil, etc. No, our greatest resources are its people who are on the land. And 65% of us are less than 35 years old. We are the greatest resources, our people. Because if we have a people whose minds are changed, we can effect changes on the continent. I began by daring you, asking you a question. What makes you think your effort will succeed and that you would offer something different? I want to believe it would. Because you have begun to highlight some key points. Excellence, integrity, service. Listen. We cannot continue the way we are going if instead of excellence, we settle for mediocrity. Mediocrity in Twi is biara fanosaism, biarism. To the extent that CAM and this UPLIFT has committed themselves to excellence, we are headed in the right direction and you would succeed. To the extent that we have committed to integrity, and in the course of the week, we are going to see individuals, men and women of integrity, speaking to this issue, and you are going to discover we all have problems. Integrity, service, authentic spirituality. Those are the ingredients that will make your effort worthwhile. I am confident that UPLIFT 2022 will offer some meaningful solutions, but more than simply offering solutions, we will be the solution. Africa's problem can be addressed, can be solved by a generation of young men and women who would make themselves available to make a difference in their generation. Tonight, you have assembled us to give us broad stroke. In the coming days, we'll be engaged in some conversation. And my prayer is that by the grace of God, we all will step forward, accept the challenge to make a difference. And I want to thank the musical groups for coming out. It is good that you are starting this conference with music. In the next 45 or so minutes, there will be more music. It is important you are beginning with music Because as Plato said, as Confucius said, from the east and west, if you want to know the health of a nation, listen to its music. So we are coming to listen to some music. It will diagnose for us the health of the nation. You've brought some of the best musicians, musical groups, and in the coming days, we'll be seeing more. I pray that as you sing for us, as we listen to the songs, we shall find healing in those songs. And that by offering something, we ourselves would be healed. Ladies and gentlemen, as one of the partners in this year's UPLIFT 2022, I want to welcome you all to this event, and I look forward to a very fruitful couple of days ahead of us. May the Lord help each one of us that we can make a difference in our land. The Lord bless each one of you.